She would, if I were allowed access to her thought stream, but there's a permanent blockade coming from that direction. That's fine, because I'm blocking her too. This morning Dash is taking me and the rest of the Vortex members, aka virally optimised telepaths, aka captives, through drills where we practice turning in for throws but don't actually throw each other. He's got us counting in different languages as we do it. First, Audrey counts in Japanese. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Next, Callum counts in Maori. Tahi, rua, toru, fa. Harper counts in Mandarin, and Violet in Russian. It's my turn, and all I can think is eins, zwei, drei, vier. But I can't count in German, not in front of Violet. Harper says Violet must have post-traumatic stress disorder, following what happened in Berlin. Who wouldn't, after being stabbed twice in the back and nearly bleeding to death, after collapsing a lung and finding out her boyfriend had died while she was unconscious? I say, yeah, I guess she must. And when I have occasional selfish thoughts like, no one asks about whether I get flashbacks too, because shooting a woman in the head and watching her die wasn't a bloody walk in the park, even if she was a terrorist, I keep them to myself. Fletcher! Dash barks. Where's your brain? I want to tell him I left it in Berlin, but instead I start counting in French. Un, deux, trois, quatre. As Violet twists and pulls me up on her shoulder again and again. When I get to 10, she bends her knees and sends me flying over her shoulder, and wham! I'm blinking up at the ceiling, all the breath knocked out of my lungs. Nice, Dash says. Violet doesn't say anything, just leaves me there and moves on to her next partner, Callum. No one says, man, burnt. No one even thinks it. If they did, I'd be sure to hear 'em. No one dares, because it's no laughing matter that Violet hates me because I killed her boyfriend Ethan. If I were her, I'd hate me too. 2. Violet.
I still can't believe you're gone, Ethan. I can't help thinking that if I keep talking to you the way I used to, that one day you might reach out from wherever you are, the way you reached out to me the first time when we were both in hospital, recovering from M fever. But this morning, for the first morning in 2 months, I woke up and that split second of unknowing before I realised you were dead wasn't there. Of all the terrible things that have happened to me over the past several months, you leaving me is the worst. It's time for my debriefing. Melody says I need to stop delaying, that it will be good for me. The last time they tried to debrief me 4 weeks ago, I started crying and couldn't stop. I haven't cried since then. Maybe today will be better. Debriefing. Commenced 2:01 p.m. Present Violet Black, Vortex member. Dr. Noel Marlowe, neurologist. Mr. Hans Bauer, Chief of Intelligence, International Terrorist Agency ITA. Dr. Melody Nenge, General Physician. Bauer. I would like to welcome everyone to the meeting. For the record, it is 2:01 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. Marlowe. Thank you. Nenge. Would you like a glass of water, Violet? Black shakes head. Bauer. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us again, Violet. I appreciate the last attempt at debriefing may have been a little too soon for you. Black. Can we just get this over with as soon as possible?
Bauer. Certainly. Violet, I'd like to go over the events that happened in Berlin from the time you arrived on 24 December.
Black. Right from the start?
Marlowe. Yes, right from the start. As much as you can remember.
Black. We arrived on the plane?
Bauer. By we, you mean you and Phoenix?
Black. Phoenix, Wolf Schwartz, whatever else you want to call him.
Marlowe. Yes, well, for the sake of this debriefing, you can use your real names rather than your aliases. Which, for the record...